What's going on, guys? In earlier videos, I had gone over some of the great benefits of UstockTrade, and this is just another video recapping some of the benefits that UstockTrade has over, let's just basically put it the way it is, over Robinhood, okay? There is nothing, and I have absolutely nothing against Robinhood. Robinhood is fantastic, okay? Do I think UstockTrade is the all-time best trading platform to use? No. Do I think that UstockTrade has the best layout or format for the platform? No. Do I think that UstockTrade is missing or lacking some, potential tools on their trading platform that they could definitely have to better each and every trader? Yes, I do. But when we boil it down in the grand scheme of things, pushing all that aside, UstockTrade is still very beneficial. And the best way that I would use stock trade, or that I think that use stock trade is most beneficial towards the new and upcoming trader, is the fact that it is $1 to trade and $1 to sell, and only $1 a month. And there's no pattern day trading rule since we're trading peer to peer. So you're able to grow a small account much faster than you are using Robinhood because you are restricted to 3 day trades per week. So all in all, I think UstockTrade is definitely a good option for people to start taking a look into, or even to potentially start depositing a little bit of money and growing that account. Okay, you don't have to drop, $500, $600, $700 if you don't want to. Maybe start low with a few $100s and start moving it up. Okay, so my earlier videos already kind of go over all the great stuff that UstockTrade has. But there's one thing that it doesn't do. It doesn't show you the web-based platform. So something Robinhood lacks is the fact that it does not have an internet-based platform to trade off of your computer from, and that is what UstockTrade has that Robinhood does not. Okay, UstockTrade allows you to trade from your computer, whether you're at home or you're in a coffee shop or wherever. You don't have to trade from your phone. You can trade from your phone while at the same time trading from your computer. Okay, now the huge benefit that UstockTrade has by trading on the web is exactly what you see on my screen. Okay, so taking a look at my screen, what are we looking at? This is what UstockTrade's main menu or home page looks like when you log in. So if you become a member with UstockTrade and you log into the internet-based platform from the computer, it will be presented just like this. Now, what are we looking at? Okay, so if you pay attention to my cursor, in the middle of the screen, we'll be looking at the stock HEAR. Okay, now if I were on my phone, if I were trading on my phone, that is, it would look exactly like it does on the computer. Okay, so essentially, you're taking the phone screen and putting it on a computer screen. Now, the huge benefit and the way that I use stock trade, or I don't trade with it a ton, but I've played around with it and become well enough to know how it works and the way that you can use stock trade in your benefit. Okay, like I said, we've all come down using Robinhood, and we've all come to that time period where we hate not being able to trade more than one stock or have more than one stock ready to buy up on our phone at the same time. And we can't do that because we can only trade on one phone. If you have two phones, you can trade on two phones, okay? And you can be logged into your account at the same time. So the big benefit that UstockTrade has is the fact you're able to use it on your computer. You can have up one, two, three, okay? You can have three. You're gonna have up even more. You can have three, four, five. Okay, you get a 5, 6, 7 things up going at one time. You see that? You can just move side to side through all the stocks you have on your list. Okay. With that being said, let's go ahead and use an example. Okay, and this is only gonna work. This will work best. This type of trading style will work best if you have a secondary monitor that you can be running, maybe Thinkorswim, where you're paying attention to your stocks. Okay, so let me give you an example. I'm a pretty interactive day trader. So let's say I was keeping a close eye on DYN, HEAR, and TROV, okay? And now let's say that on my secondary monitor, I'm looking at all of these charts and I'm looking at all these stocks, getting ready to buy if one of them or if all of them meet my potential entry point or buy signal, okay? So for example, in the morning, the opening bell rings, and I have 1,000 shares ready to buy of DYN. I had 1,000 shares ready to buy of HEAR, and I have 1,000 shares ready to buy of TROV. Okay, and as any of you guys that use Robinhood, you know that you can't do this. You cannot have 3 buy orders ready to go. You can only have 1 ready to go. So it really limits you to a lot of the potential earnings that are out there. So let's look at this example. I have 1,000 shares to buy of 3 different stocks right now. Okay, better yet, how about I scroll over some more and I put in 500 here, and I put in 400 here, and I put in, 2,000 here, okay? So now I have six potential stocks that I am ready to click and buy, okay? So we go back over. Now let's say that I'm looking at my secondary monitor and all of a sudden DYN pops up and I want to buy it. I can go ahead and just click buy. And obviously it won't go through right now because the market is closed, but what I'm getting at is you are able to have so many stocks up on your screen at one time using the web-based or the internet platform. You're allowed to have so many stocks up at one time that you can easily put shares in, ready to go, and have a game plan in your head where you want to buy in on any of these potential players. So you can look and say, hey, I want to buy DYN when it hits, $9. I want to buy HER when it hits 70 cents. I want to be TROV once it hits 82 cents. Now you're paying attention to your other monitor. Next thing you know, all of your stocks are hitting your buy signals, so you can just literally come here and go click buy, click buy, click buy, and then you can go ahead and type in all your orders and get ready to sell. So UstockTrade gives you the potential to play multiple stocks at one time. Robinhood does not allow you to do that. Robinhood, you have to trade from your phone, and it only gives you the benefit of having one stock on your screen at one time, meaning you can only buy one stock at a time. What if there's a couple stocks you're looking at and you want to be able to buy all of them at the same time? Well, here you go. Here is your answer. Solved by using UstockTrade. $1 to buy, $1 to sell, $1 a month. Have as many stocks as you want up on your screen at any given time, with shares ready to buy and ready to go. So if any of these stocks meet your buying signal or entry point for a stock, you can just simply click buy and get ready to sell, okay? So this is a short, brief overview of the actual online platform and some of the benefits that it has. So like I was saying earlier, do I think UstockTrade is better than Robinhood? No. Do I think Robinhood's better than UstockTrade? No, I don't. I think that separating them and keeping them in two different lanes and looking at them from a different viewpoint is how we need to, target this, okay? Robinhood has its benefits and it has a really cool layout, super user friendly. UstockTrade, on the other hand, is not as user friendly. It's a little bit more technical, and if you're used to using Robinhood, you're gonna be a little rusty when it comes to UstockTrade. There's some things you're gonna have to get used to, just like anything, just like getting used to anything, right? So there's some benefits that UstockTrade has that Robinhood does not have, and there's some things that Robinhood has that UstockTrade does not have. This is not a competition to be the best platform right now. These companies specifically have a game plan going out and attracting a certain customer base, okay? So they each are out setting their own goal for their company, okay? And it's not to be the killer, it's the most best trading platform in the world, okay? That's probably, ideally they want to be great, but they have their benefits, they have their pros, and they have their cons. So UstockTrade, I think, is a really great way for anybody starting to get day trading to grow their account much quicker than using Robinhood, since we avoid that pattern day trading rule. Now, in my other videos, there are some things that I did not touch on. There's a big key thing I want to touch on here, guys, and this is huge. UstockTrade has same-day settlement. So a lot of questions I've gotten is, if I buy a stock today and I sell it, are those funds going to be available instantly to go ahead and buy another stock? And the answer is yes. If you are to buy, 1,000 shares or $1,000 worth of Apple on UstockTrade, you can sell that 1,000 shares within the next 5 minutes or 20 seconds, and you'll get all your money back, and it'll be available to trade that same day within the next 10, 5 seconds, whenever you put in your order. So you have same day settlement with UstockTrade, okay? Awesome. That is fantastic. That is allowing you much more potential when it comes to making money in the market. Secondly, they just started allowing to buy exchange traded funds, so ETFs. So for any of you traders out there, that I know there's a lot of you that like to trade JDST and JNUG. For those JDST and JNUG lovers and any other you ETF traders out there, UstockTrade just implemented that you're allowed to buy ETFs. So that is huge. That's bringing another big group of customers into the UstockTrade trading world or trading platform by allowing them to buy those types of things, ETFs. So they're not stocks, but they're ETFs, okay? And then Lastly, I've already touched on it, is the fact that by being able to trade as much as you want, by having same-day settlement, by having multiple screens on your computer or multiple buying stocks up ready to buy on your computer, you have much more potential to grow your account faster than you would on the Robinhood account. So we're going to finish it up there. I hope you guys like it. This is a video just recapping the web-based internet platform that UstockTrade offers that Robinhood does not offer yet. Not to say they won't in the future, but they don't right now. So for those of you getting into trading, I think that UstockTrade can be a very beneficial tool. All in all, if you guys have any more questions, please comment and post in the section below, and I'll get to any of them that I possibly can. And if I feel that it's necessary to make another video, I will go ahead and do so. But as always, thanks you guys for tuning in, and please like and subscribe and help me grow and help you guys become better traders. This is what I love to do. I'm going to be here forever doing this kind of thing. So let me know what you guys think. All right.